What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Street Fighter Duel video. This is my second one today, and that is because I successfully and with, a certain degree of luck was able to get Oni to SSS today. Scat, how do you feel about that?
I feel pretty good. I think your stats were like right around every 80 or so summons on
Okay.
average. You got one.
Okay. Yeah, I had 624 tickets to do this, and I have 34 left. So 590 tickets to get 12 copies of him because we had 2 for free from the event.
Maybe it's a little bit better than that.
Yeah. Something
Like
like,
one out of like
but
70.
more or less, right? That's
Somewhere
kind
in
of what
there.
we're looking at. So I'm very happy about it. His gear's looking good. His FS is at 30 now. So what we're going to do now is something I've been really excited to do and I've been holding off on, and that is to do vehicle summons. I am just kind of, I don't know, well disciplined in saving things up. You might think that's crazy. You have 624 tickets, but I haven't done a pull since Akuma, and now I have 86,000 vehicle tokens I'm sitting on. So I have enough. I've just kind of been planning this. So here's my current wish list. Scott, who do you have in your wish list? Are you pulling for dupes right now? Are you?
Like hard. Yeah.
That's kind of like where we're at right now. I think for a lot of people who have been here since day one, you're probably finding yourself roughly at the point where you're pulling for dupes. Like, don't think I'm crazy here when you're looking at my wish list. Like Dalsim's 6 out of 6, Viper 6 out of 6, Nero 6 out of 6, FCL's 6 out of 6. How many dupes do you have in your list?
FCL, Trendy Cami, and Fashion Blanca.
Okay.
The DPS units.
Okay. Yeah,
Like
I mean,
I would put Nero in there as a dupe, but he's not my DPS unit. He's not
right.
somebody I'm trying to.
I have him in there for the damage reduction. Hoping that I get that for him because he does serve pretty well as a tank, but yeah, he might pop out of here pretty soon. Okay, so this is what we're working with right now. I'm hoping for Oni. I don't have any vehicles for him yet. I do have, I think I have 3. Do I have 3 or 4 choice chests saved up? 3, and I'm about to get another one.
I'd leave him in there though for dupes immediately. If I were you, in your position.
Yeah, he'll remain. He will remain in here for sure.
But
okay.
I was talking with somebody else on the
here.
I was talking to somebody else on the Discord about dupes, and they said that they had a couple more people before they started pulling for dupes, just to get to that asset. And so there's a tipping point for which going for duplicates in the vehicle summons is worth it.
Right.
And like if you don't have certain fighters with 6 vehicles, like don't go for dupes yet. You need those certain fighters.
Right. Yeah, for sure. And
or
you guys
just put like Viper in there and call it a day.
Right.
With one dupe.
And if you guys aren't aware of the whole vehicle duplication scenario, what we're looking at here is I'll just go to Bison. When you have 6 out of 6 vehicles, you can get copies of them, and then you can actually level them up, and you get different percentage bonuses for different skills based on doing so. So here's the layout for that. And you can level each vehicle up 5 times. So it's a pretty large swing in stats that, we're not really seeing anywhere else in the game at this like stage for fighters unless you're doing soul stones. Right. But not all of them have them available. So vehicle dupes in some situations are just absolutely incredible. But like Scat said, you need to be at that position. Like, don't just be pulling for dupes at the beginning of the game for people, because you got to get other people with 6 out of 6 first.
Yeah, you need to fill out your roster, or else you won't have 3 viable teams for these boss fights, and you need 3 viable teams.
Right.
And like even in campaign, like I'm way far. I just hit my first triple fight in campaign where like I need 3 full teams to beat these people, and I need interrupting on all 3 teams, and it's like impossible.
Yeah. So like one super max fighter is not doing it for you. You need to round out your teams.
Oh yeah.
So this is going to be an interesting pull session for me, though, to be honest with you, because I'm missing 1 vehicle for Fashion Ken. I'm missing 1 for Guile. I think I'm missing 1 for Guile, maybe 2. And I'm missing 1 for El Fuerte. So I'm going to have to make some adjustments here and take some people out and put some people in. So I don't really know exactly how I want to do that, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. So 86K tokens.
Projects.
Yeah. 86K. Let's do our first summon. No SS vehicle here, but that's okay. Second one, no vehicle. Third, no vehicle. The game's like mad at me now for getting SSS Oni, I think. Okay, here we go. Fourth pull. What do we got? Give me a dupe. Make this all worth it. Now single. Oh, it's a motorcycle though, so if it is a dupe, that's pretty awesome.
But you don't want dupes. You want
Onis.
Well,
I do. I want Oni, but I don't want to see the cars because the cars are PvP only for dupes. So
that's pretty strong, man. I tell you what,
it is.
Powering up my Viper has.
I mean, HWA's coming up. HWA's coming up, so
yep.
This is the thing. Okay, so there's a dupe for Viper. That's the motorcycle for her. So that's all damage, which is amazing. Okay, 2 more here. Nothing. Down to 69K. Come on. Loading. Don't you just load here. Come on, game. Connect. Maybe the game's let's say maybe it's freaking out because I got 5 SSS vehicles in one pull, but no, I didn't get any. Okay. Let's go back again.
1 pull, and I thought that was insane.
3 in 1 pull?
Yeah, I got 3 in 1 pull.
That's crazy.
Like, whoa. The game giveth. What are the chances?
Right.
What's the odds of that?
Okay, here's one.
Okay.
Not good so far. This has been a rough pull session. Like 20K, 2. Ooh, a dupe. What have we got? 2 for Oni? 2 for Viper.
What?
No. Oh, no, sorry. 1 is for Fashion Ken.
Okay. Well, that's good. That
yeah, so
finishes 10.
he's done now. So hold on, actually, before I do more summons, let me. I think I want to take him out.
I was debating that myself. I
Okay.
just put him back in, but I don't know if I'm gonna keep him in there. Because I don't know who else to put in, and he might be a DPS boss unit.
Right.
That you just have to get in there. But again, I think I want to finish. I think I want to finish regular Chun-Li for boss fights more than I want to boost up Fashion Ken.
Right. Okay, so there's his 6 out of 6. I think that was it, right? I didn't get any dupes for anybody else. I just got those. All right, let's go back into the vehicle summon here, and then I need to... Yeah, I mean, I think I take him out. And I think I put Fashion Blanca in for him.
Yeah, baby, I just got another Evil Ryu.
Oh, did you? You're summoning right now? Oh, in Divination, nice. Okay, so I'm just going to put Fashion Blanca back in. I guess.
Yeah, he's a DPS unit. I'm certainly putting him back in.
I'll be using his C2 for sure in these boss fights, so. Okay. If I can get... So I have 4 choice chests right now, and I think I'll end up with 5 when this is done. So I just need 1 Oni. Just 1. And then I should be good. Okay, here's another one. Not the best SS vehicle summon pull session today. That's what, 4? That's 5 now today? Who's that for? Ooh, Flame Chun-Li. I'll take that. See, it's tough. It's tough right now because I want these dupes for these other fighters really bad.
I know.
Really, really bad because they do so much damage. FCL is arguably the best boss fighting unit in the game.
I think it's Dulcine.
Well, the 2 of them paired together, right? Dulcine only does as well as he does because you can pair him with Flame Chun-Li.
I don't know, man. I've seen people using the Fashion Blanca Dulcine team and getting much higher scores.
It might be more consistent, so I think you can maybe play with that a little bit more. But man, FCL when it pops, it's crazy.
Yeah,
Some
my
like
Dulcine,
huge point swings.
I've got plus 4% on 2 of them and plus 6% on one of them.
Okay. Okay, here's a SS vehicle. What do we got? Okay, El Fuerte, so he's done. Where is he? Where is El Fuerte? Okay, so 6 out of 6 for him. I can definitely move him out.
Because he's just support, right? Like he's
Yep.
not really doing anything for you.
Yep, I use him as my C2 with Fashion Ken when there's debuffing going on, because then he passively inflicts bleed, which is great for Fashion Ken's kit. But I don't need to get dupes for him. I'm not worried about his damage. Okay, so he's out. Who do I put in? Bison?
Maybe. Bison does do a lot of damage in those boss fights. Like
That is true. I'm putting Bison back in. Okay, here's an SSS. Dupe, 2 Oni in 1. Let's go. Let's see if we can get... No, just 1. You can hope, you know. Nero.
Yeah.
Nero dupe. Not good. The game is like just not giving me Oni. It's okay. I have 6 choice chests now, so they can deny me all they want. I'll just use my choice chests. This is pretty wild, though. Oh, let me back out of here real quick. Reset this. Okay, here's one. I don't know if backing out does anything, but...
It doesn't do anything.
You know, sometimes.
I'll go back to my probability comment.
Bison all damage. Ooh, 2 in a row here. Yeah, probability comment. Hit me with it.
Well, I'm just saying, like, you know, we're talking about statistics. You know?
Yeah.
Like, I'll say what I said in the previous video. You walk into a casino and they have the roulette table, and then they have a screen up on that roulette table that says which numbers haven't hit in a while, and you think, ooh, I should bet on one of those. They haven't hit in a while. But really, that's absolutely false and terrible math and terrible statistics, because that's not how probability works. Each time you enter yourself into the competition, it's a blanket chance. That's how probability is. So it has nothing to do with anything.
Nothing's ever owed to you.
Nothing is ever owed to you. It's math. That's a great way to put it. Nothing is ever owed to you, just because.
That's a good life lesson too.
Yeah. Well, sure.
Nothing is ever owed to you. Okay, let's go back into the garage here. Vehicle warehouse. Let's go into the SSS vehicle, or the SS vehicles. Let me go ahead and just recover all of these, because I don't need them. If you guys didn't know you could do that, you can. Get you a lot of tokens. Okay, I can do, depending on resets here, maybe I can do 3 more, but probably just this 1 more. Ooh, good. Okay, this is probably my final one. So SS vehicle. I got 2 dupes today, but so far no Oni, which is wild to me. Motorcycle. What do we got? Fashion Blanca. Not a single Oni. Not one. How do I get for this? 200? Okay, so I can do 1 more. 1 more pull. Nothing. Wow, guys. That's pretty wild. That is pretty wild. Not a single Oni vehicle. My goodness. How many choice chests do I have?
Choice chests.
I only have 5 too. Oh. That is harsh. That is harsh. All I needed was 1.
The world is right. That's all that proves.
Just
the world is right.
1. Oh my gosh. How is that possible?
Man. Well, Hey.
Do I even put this video up? My
Yeah,
gosh.
you have
My
to.
gosh.
Especially, but then you have to amplify my cackling just
Yeah,
so
I
it can.
will. I'll turn up your laugh for sure. Oh my goodness. That is just
I love it.
that's a kick in the nuts right there.
What is the vehicle? What do the vehicles actually do? Can we look at Oni for a second here?
Yeah, hold on.
And
I'm just gonna
what are
do
you
these real quick.
actually, what are you actually missing out on here?
35% damage reduction on the first and third hit of his C3. So 70% damage reduction on his C3
As a debuff?
as a debuff.
Wow.
So it's really good. And I'm one vehicle short of it.
Yeah, well, sucks to suck, I guess.
All right. Some sympathy would be appreciated.
Uh,
Man, that's just wow game. Wow. That's all I can say.
yeah, but you got to get a by the way, 120 is max for soul stones.
120
See?
is. Oh wow,
Yeah,
okay.
there's a fifth one that I didn't even notice.
Okay, so there's 4. It's kind of a weird situation to be in right now because like if I'm being honest with you, I would much prefer to use my choice chests on dupes. I would like much prefer to pointedly fully max vehicles on like Dulcim.
On G Viper the other day, just so I could have a leg up
Yeah,
in PvP.
like truthfully, I really do feel that way. I don't know that using them at this stage in the game to get 6 out of 6 vehicles for fighters is really like the best use of them, unless it's an extremely
No,
important skill. But like getting 40% of stats is better, I think. It's tough
uh,
because that would have been
um,
5 dupes for Dulcim if I had used them in that way.
that's not going to be 40% of stats. 5 dupes would be
Well, no,
10% of stats, but
I'm
you
saying
know,
like maxing the fighter,
yeah,
pushing
yeah, I
toward
know, I
that
hear
is
you.
yeah.
But in your okay, so I think there's 2 use cases here.
Mm-hmm.
If you're sitting on choice chests and like let's say your regular poison that you've been passively getting cars for is at 5 out of 6,
Yeah.
and you have 5 choice chests, and you want to use one of them on poison,
Right.
I think that's worthwhile just to get her off of
Sure.
your wish list.
Well, that's like the chaotic starlight concept. Is if one chaotic starlight gets a special summon character into your divination now, that's a pretty good use.
However, if you just let the game fill that one vehicle on poison,
Mm-hmm.
which it will do over time, you know,
Right.
and dumped everything into Sea Viper or Dulcim and made them just absolutely stronger than everybody else, then on things like HWA and these
Mm-hmm.
boss fights where it levels out everybody's power level and it
Right.
just depends on your individual fighter's skills,
Yep.
then that's when you're going to be hitting leaderboards.
Right.
So
Right. Yeah. True.
there's your duplication, your dupe vehicle
Right.
logic right there.
Yeah. For sure.
So did getting poison off of your vehicle wish list, was that actually good? I don't know the answer to that.
No, most likely not. I mean, it depends on the fighter completely. Like in the case of Oni, getting him to 6 out of 6 vehicles is like you need that. You need
Yeah.
that for him. So it makes sense then because you are going to use him immediately. I'm going to use him immediately, so it makes sense. But it just kind of like it's just one of those things. I'd love to see like Dulcim have all of his vehicles fully maxed. That would just be insane. But that'll cut it for the vehicle summon video. Unfortunately, I did not have good luck with it. I did not get him to 6 out of 6, but that'll happen soon-ish, more or less. So I'll keep you guys posted on that. We'll do some boss fights again later today, and I'll likely get a video up on that. Stay tuned for that. Be sure to check that out. Massive summoning happening today. This is just a crazy day. I'm enjoying it. Scat, how do you feel about it?
Detroit Lions.
He's just thinking about football. All right, guys. We'll conclude this video and then I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.
See ya.